there's a super glamorous quality to Pisces. And Pisces, like Libra, is a sign that really seeks to project class, stardom, the ultimate powers of illusion. Okay? Pisces rules the cinema, the screen. It rules the magic that is responsible for bringing cinematic enterprises into play. Pisces also is representative of spiritualism, idealism, and it represents the idea or even the ideologies that aren't tangible, whereas Sagittarius is able to construct rules and philosophies and boundaries in a way that is tangible in regards to the spiritual realms. So where Sagittarius is anchoring this magic of Pisces and introducing it into the earth plane in a more concrete manner, where one is able to study and or master it, Pisces neither represents mastery, perfection, or finality. Although Pisces is ultimately the last sign of the zodiac, but simultaneously an opportunity to be reborn consciously. The opposite sign of Virgo, the opposite sign of Pisces would be Virgo. And Virgo is the teacher, but yet the student as well. Virgo is the student that takes information and makes it practical day in and day out, or implements the information that is in circle and makes it a practical idea, creating foundations. So Virgo is the perpetual student, which then eventually evolves into the master teacher. Pisces full moon conjunct Neptune, along with a part of fortune, is giving us the opportunity to dissolve a lot of our core teachings that we received in the beginning of our learning journey, represented by Gemini. The Pisces full moon is giving us an opportunity to graduate from the perpetual student into the master, who is able to finalize details within the self, but also bring those details to the masses, ultimately through the art of perfection that has already been set into play. Or, once again, this is an opportunity to reset your ability to change and to relearn and learn again something new. Now, in the midst of this this requires constructive criticism nonetheless. And a Pisces moon energy isn't exactly always readily accepting of criticism in regards to its very existence, without a shell, quite soft and unique in its own. The Pisces full moon is going to give us an opportunity to clear any foundational illusions in regards to how it is that we've decided to learn and implement our teachings in everyday reality. Why is it that you do that you do? Why is it that you do what you do? And where does that come from? And where does that behavior stem from? And who taught you that? And how old were you when you learned that? And what made you think that was correct? And why do you think that is correct now? And vice versa. Why do you think that this may be incorrect? Who taught you that this would be incorrect? And why do you think it's incorrect now? So we get to revisit our beliefs ingrained in us during prime years of learning and gathering information. Restructuring the belief systems around the ways that you choose to live your life every day in regards to constructive criticism, which then molds your everyday life. And how can we change that? With the square to Mars in Gemini, there's a discomfort and almost a severing effect in what it is that we've ultimately believed to be true, which could then feel as if it's an attack against our own intelligence or our own ability to communicate within situations that involve not only the emotional body, the home, the dream scope, illusions, projections, idealism, relationships, cleanliness, self-care, routine, teaching, learning, expressing, creating, releasing, letting go, harnessing, changing, implementing, changing. There's a cutting away of an excess of information that no longer suits you. And this in turn may manifest as verbal conflict, where again is going to bring you back to core beliefs that somehow have been existing within your subconscious realm that have then leaked into your everyday reality, hence forming new screenplays, if you would, where you are now seeing these dynamics unfold within your relationships, and how we thought maybe our own behaviors of perfectionism was the ultimate strategy for all involved. And that's again where the conflict or the severing of the mental sphere and the ability to communicate and teach and or receive and to be taught and to learn and to master. So this is a mutable energy to its most extreme, which means that nothing is yet set in stone, and that that this is a grand opportunity to reinvent the self through the art of correction, adding and subtracting based on our original principles of learning, understanding, teaching, and communicating. So, Pisces is again significant of endings and it being a final lunar cycle. There's an ultimate cleansing effect happening here, but it goes beyond just simply surrendering and letting go, but also being able to recognize what is it that's exactly being reoriented and reorganized and restructured and reviewed, as there is a core personality change that's happening here that is affecting us in our physical reality, in our soul spiritual reality, and that of the likes. So there's a lot of switcherooing here, but also a grand opportunity for growth and for learning, and to finalize your true core values into your everyday and daily structure, and giving you the opportunity to clearly express this without apprehension, but knowingly understanding that you've thought out your true intentions and how it is that you'd like to live your everyday reality, and how it is that you're going to share that and project that onto the other. So the goal here is to create harmony and not necessarily to completely discard and let go, although the art of forgiveness is definitely at play during this time, and for sure letting go, but a letting go to re-implement or to restructure or to kind of again master or to reteach or to relearn. So that is the whole idea here, is that we are relearning certain core spiritual principles, beliefs, and understanding, and how it is that we like to introduce endings into our reality, while simultaneously introducing new ways of self-educating. And that's what I have for you as an addition to the Pisces full moon. Thank you. Talk to you soon.